Morning, children. Hope you're all okay. Welcome to your every other day dose of family farming in the Eden Valley. And today we will be concreting. Any vehicle I know that can just get round that corner, everything, well, the Bobcat could, but everything else needs to literally take a run up from the other direction. Days ago, before it froze, Roy went in the field with the Merlot to get some wood and did this. And yet he has just driven through. Do you know what? You can't even see where he's driven through. It wasn't there. That was where he came out. Absolutely frozen solid. So we're getting a load of wood out before it thaws. Go Merlot. What a good idea. It is thawing to the point that it's now raining. I can feel the spits. Although, like wind chill, it is. Oh, oh. I don't know if I can bear it now. And 3 degrees, and all of a sudden, everything started running. It's really strange. He always plays with my fragile mind. She's pulling out with all of mine. I don't know if I can bear it now, but I'm not going to. I heard something. Excuse me, looking like absolute death. We're mucking out. Heard something very interesting to me last night in fact. Somebody said to me in a comment about women at Llama and how I was loving the male attention. Clearly doesn't know me because I love any attention. My reply obviously wasn't that I love any attention, but you guys have obviously known me a little bit longer and know what I'm like. Easy! Hi to that person. It is not my fault that there were women with thin on the ground at a machinery show. And it got me thinking, you can't make women love farming. The same ways you can't make gay people love farming. You can't make any in the industry, any kind of minority group, you can't make people love farming. It doesn't work like that. You work with what you've got, which at present is a very male-dominated industry. It always has been. You will not change that. But that doesn't mean that that is in any way, a hateful thing against women. It isn't. It's just how it's always been. And I think my comments recently and my silly videos, sorry, I'm facing the sun at you again. My silly videos recently have had a bit of an underlying, I'm kind of annoyed at the industry for trying to push the kind of feminist agenda. Now, don't get me wrong, I am all for women in farming. I totally am. I am the biggest supporter of women, my friends. I push them, I cheer for them. I am the person who pushes them ahead of me because we all go together. Do you know what I mean? But I am not the person who throws stones at men because I feel that I'm a minority. That does not happen here. And you might, and other women may do it through videos and whatnot. I do not. It's a very interesting conversation that I was saying to, sorry, this is a heavy chat, isn't it? It's not my usual. I was saying to Siobhan at Hills Green, it's a podcast episode, isn't it? Women in farming and their thoughts on the women in farming, So this is Graham Haley's house. Now you didn't see him actually, but I was talking about the other day on a video. Graham is an agricultural engineer, and he also has lots of choppers and stuff. I could probably show you if I walked up there. Lots of contracting, things like that. Anyway, I did just say that Roy could blame me if he wanted for FC UK in the PTO shaft on the crusher. So he basically forgot to take the PTO shaft off, drove off, it split in half, and then he drove forward and then reversed and it's bent it. Shall I show you before he does anything? That might be a good idea. So it did this, it split apart, and then this bit here got like ran that way and it just bent. So anyway, they're going to fix it for us and sort out a new guard. To be fair, the guard's in the car, but like, I don't hold hope out for it. Do you hold hope out for that? This is also ours. I hope the radio doesn't get me in trouble, but I'll maybe cut me speaking and I'll voice it over just because copyright's serious on YouTube. So we bought this whisk that you're looking at now for 350 quid at the farm sale of the guy who we actually bought the farm off, and it has now done 8 seasons. And finally, something went wrong with it the other day, and Roy just went out and it was making hell of a noise. So he's taken it to Graham. So it needs a fresh length of shaft, 2 bearings, or bearings, as Roy likes to say that I call them, and a new impeller. Now, the materials alone for this are going to cost like 750 quid. But let's be fair, so a brand new one would be, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
Raiding my goodie bags. No joke. The cramp goodie bag that you saw me mincing along the aisles with.
He's locked me in the shed. He's put his wheel against the door.
Abuse.
Thank you. Don't put it back. Oh no, he's got out. It's all right.
So this trailer, as you know, has
seen better days. Seen better days.
No way! Oh, they're good. They're wireless, magnetic lights, chargeable. I'm not over-exaggerating when I say every farm should have them. No.
Most of the back of the tractor where it's actually right.
That's crazy. That's just crazy. So like, there's no wires, none. Are you ready? Let me show you. Cramp, yes. That's it. Let me turn you round so you can see. Sorry, it's loud. That's it. That is it. No wires to get chewed by sheep, cows. That is it. You're not going to get them caught on the bloody arms in here. Yes, that's exactly what's happened with these. I'm like, no exaggeration. They've been caught in the arms. I've left them trailing on the road and they fell off. Don't know whether you have to turn them off or they turn off when the tractor turns off. We're about to find out. They turn off as well.
What, with the light switch or with the ignition?
No, with the light switch. Yeah, no, they turn off when you turn the lights off.
But that's like the tanker, the wires cut on that, but it works in a ring fence really. But if I do go around by the road, if it's wet,
you can stick them on it.
yeah.
I will put a link below because they are good. There's a QR code on the box. Someone's doing their job properly. It ain't me. I don't know why they're flashing green. That makes me slightly nervous. So the other day, I drove off, to be perfectly honest. We've been doing all sorts of stupid things wrong this week because we've been rushing and trying to do everything. I drove off and let the lights trail and ended up pulling them off. So Roy said, when you're at Lama, have a look and see if there's any lights and that. Anyway, I totally forgot, if I'm perfectly honest, even though I was like right next to a lot of lights. Because
Yes, I do be that useless. Can't believe the absolute coincidence. Like, this just so coincidences. Does anyone else sometimes in life just go, oh my God, the coincidences are just too strange? Like, I went looking for lights and then all of a sudden I've come home with lights. Didn't even mean to. Honestly, cramp lights. Pressure is stuck on the Merlot. I think it's something to do with the different, like, what they're called. Them things, what are they called? These here. Like the oil, you know. What are they called? I'm not even going to cut this out because I'm so pathetic. Like, they're in front of me and I know what they are and I don't know what they are. Male and female oil pipe women in farming. Anywho, the pressure's on and I'm just gonna let it off, to be fair, because I can't get it off. Like, are they called nipples? No. A parcel came. Stand next to that for size. It's a compressor. I'll show you it when it's open. I don't dare touch it. As with most of the equipment in here, I don't dare touch it. Like, let's be honest, it isn't going to be nearly as cool or stylish as my compressor from 1944 that leaks air. But it might do a better job. I wonder if they can attach the tyre thing to it. I'm going to have to ask. Oh, me and Roy we've got concreting tomorrow, so we're doing everything tonight. Would you like to take a look at my shiny new CF Moto hat? I am going for literally as many hats as possible now. And I'm going to keep changing them all the time, just because I'm that annoying. We've done a lot tonight, to be honest, because we know we're going to be slightly busy tomorrow and it's going to be raining. So we've just been to the field to fill the creek feeder for the lambs. It's pitch black and my hands are very, very cold. Roy has just been down and filled it with silage to go to his dad's house, and he's on his way up the yard now. Oh geez, he is lit up. Look at this. What's that TikTok about beacons?
You should have the beacons on. It's a.
Oh, legit, look at that, legit. So I'm just going to feed some indoor sheep and then head off. So Roy's dad's been today and he has put this piece of board on here, and it is to stop the cattle turning the lights on, believe it or not. During the day you'll come back and very, very often all of the sodium lights are on because the cows just like to lick the boxes and turn the lights on, which is really annoying. So anyway, he's put this here and hopefully that will stop them. So we leave them on at night just so they can eat. But obviously, I've just turned that one off and they do not need to be on during the day. Hey kids, let's go concreting.
She's pulling out with all of might. I don't know if I can bear it now, but I'm not going to move away from there. No, I'm not going anywhere. She's got that thing that I love. She might be from up above. I won't back down. Can you see?
Concrete has just come again. This is the second load and it's just to finish off in here. It's a part load. So far the men the men it'll be a long time since they've been called boys, have done, I know it's falling in, done that completely, that and that. I'll show you this one just because it's the only one you can see from this side before I try and jump over. So those are for sumps to sit in. These are for smaller channels to fit in. Merlot is absolutely bossing these jobs. We couldn't do without it. My fingers are absolutely dropping off. I don't mind telling you. I am so cold right now. I'm such a bad builder. To text someone and I couldn't. I had to voice note them. That's how pathetic I actually am. Big up Russell Hogg & Sons, as always. Wouldn't be without them.
Little bit of waste concrete. This is waste.
Because as Dougie said, you would rather be looking at it than looking for it. Roy keeps repeating over and over again. For universal hand signals, because I'm telling you, Dean's hand signals are not the same as voice hand signals. This, my bucket, my new bucket's being weshed. Had a leak. We had a leak here. A leak between this and this coming out of here. I don't know if I can tighten. I don't think I can tighten that up. I think we might need a new bit. We are short of a PTO, to be fair. I've just had to drop the feeder off to be able to put pressure wash on. How many tractors do you need? Do you know what I mean? Weather is not being kind for me to show you what we are up to. So, finished. Gonna go in for some bacon sandwiches. Foundations for the dairy and storeroom are here. Bit of a step down there. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Obviously, you've already seen those troughs going in. There's channel number 1 and the shallow channels. I'll take you over now and show you them. These are for the sumps to sit in. So them there, can you see them? They fit in here and they're piped into there. And then the robots sit on top of the sumps-ish. I make it sound really simple. There's another row of channels to go in up there. The foot bath will be around the back here. Over there in the corner is the naughty cow pen, vet pen, special cow pen, whatever you want to call it. Here, probably near enough about where I'm stood, is Graysway. And then obviously robot rooms are they're going to be quite sizable, aren't they? I think I underestimated how big of a space they were going to take up. But yeah, I think the weather did hold us back, didn't it? But I think we've made up for it today, which is absolutely wonderful. So come Monday... Don't step in it, don't step in it. Well, that frost disappeared, didn't it? Can I just all direct you as well to the Farming Britain trailer if you haven't already seen it. I am taking part in a new programme, social media page called Farming Britain. It aims to be a educational, funny, real, that's the point, real view of farming. And it'll be following a few different people, definitely not just me, a few different interesting people. Can't even speak, it's that cold. And the dogs are all barking, but they can't come out because there's concrete that's wet. One's here. It's the postman. Right, kiddies, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out Farming Britain. I'll leave the link below. Also, just a quickie, if you want a discount on Ridgeline clothing, I now have a link and the code. I think it's Charlotte15, capital letters. Go and use it before they take it off me for unuse, let's say. But yeah, love you long time and see you next time.